Hi there everybody, we're going to be looking today at substituting numbers into a formula. Alright, so relatively straightforward kind of concept, very similar to the other video we've done recently on substituting into expressions, but of course with formula you have an equals and a number of variables to kind of deal with. Alright, so let's have a look. Alright, so you need to replace letters with given numbers, and normally you have to be kind of given some kind of value to kind of put in. Alright, so find C when b is equal to 4. So what we're going to do is going to substitute the value of 4 into wherever b is. So just looking at here, so b is here, so what this means is 5 times b plus 7. So I'm going to replace this one as 5 times 4 plus 7. Alright, so 5 times 4 plus 7 is going to give me 20. Alright, plus 7, which is 27. Alright, easy. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. So find h when g equals 6 and v equals 2. So we're going to put two numbers in. So we're going to replace the g and the v. So let's have a look. So the g and the v, these two, with the 6 and the 2. Alright, so we'll put those in. I've got 6 plus 4 over 2. 6 plus 4 over 2. So this is 10 over 2, which of course is 10 divided by 2, which is 5. And hey presto, we are done. Alright, relatively straightforward thing. Alright, so just substituting numbers in. Okay, so let's have a look about something which may require a little bit more in depth, so you might have to rearrange after substituting the numbers. So let's have a look. Alright, so it says find g when f is 9. Alright, so when I put the number of f is 9 into it, you'll notice that I haven't got an instant answer like I did previously. I'm going to have a little bit more work to do. So when I put the 9 in, you can see there 9 is equal to g plus 3. Well, I want to figure out what g is. Okay, so I'm going to have to do a bit of rearranging after the event. Alright, so with this plus 3, I need to take it to the side, and because it's the inverse operation that I do when I do that, it's going to be 9 take away 3, which is going to give me g, which is going to give me 6. Alright, so you can check that anyway, because obviously 6 plus 3 is 9. Alright, but it's the idea of thinking, oh, just because I put a number into a formula doesn't necessarily mean it gives me an instant answer. I have to do a bit of rearranging to go with it first. Okay, so r is equal to 2s plus t, so find s when r equals 12 and t is equal to 2. Alright, so first things first, we're going to put the numbers in that we see. So we've got an r, which is 12, and t is equal to 2. So we're going to start off with 12 equals to 2s plus 2, just by putting those two numbers in. Okay, leaving this where it is, I'm going to take away the 2, like I did last time, from the other side. So 12 take away 2 equals 2s. So 10 equals 2s. And then because I want s, divide both sides by 2. So 10 divided by 2 is equal to s, so s therefore is 5. Is that alright? Yeah, pretty straightforward. Alright, there's one last little bit, which again I've mentioned when I talked about substituting numbers into expressions, is the idea of using negative numbers. Alright, it shouldn't be more complicated, the process is exactly the same, but you've got to just watch out for those negative signs. Alright, so just be very, very careful. Alright, so let's have a look. So j is equal to 2 minus p. So find j when p is equal to 5. Well, let's put those numbers straight in. Well, you'll see here I've got j is equal to 2 minus 5. And what you should notice here is I've got a double negative, so therefore it's going to become a plus. Alright, so j is equal to 2 plus 5, which is going to give me 7. Okay, so just be very, very careful when dealing with negative numbers, and make sure you look at your rules of dealing with negative numbers. Alright, there's another video on dealing with negative numbers, but ultimately it's something to kind of practice on and get familiar with, okay, because it comes up a lot. Right, so let's have a look at this one. So find v when w equals 1 and y equals minus 2. Well, again, you've got the formula, you've got the two variables given, so let's put those in. So you've got w is equal to 1, so you've got w is equal to 1, and then y is equal to minus 2, so you put those in. So let's just kind of simplify that first. So you've got minus 8 divided by minus 2, because 1 take away 9 is minus 8, and a negative divided by a negative is a positive, so 8 divided by 2 is just 4. Alright, well there you go. Alright, so that is substituted into a formula. Relatively straightforward concept, but you've just got to be kind of careful putting the numbers in correctly, being able to rearrange it, so you might want to look at another lessons about rearranging it, and then from there just being very, very mindful of any negative numbers. Alright, right, well, if you want some practice, go to maths-school.co.uk, the link is at the bottom as normal, and of course you can revisit this video at any time you like. Alright, thanks for listening.